Wow, I went back
Welcome back,
really.
everybody, to another video of NerdTots Watch Party. This time we are doing something a little bit different. We're not watching a show. This is going to be a one and done kind of situation. We are watching not I'm gonna get you, Sucka. Um, which is actually it was written, directed, and starred this guy right here, Keenan Ivory Wayans. For those who don't remember, he was from like In Living Color.
He produced too.
I think
I
he
think
also did.
is
Yeah.
he's the old Wayans too, right? He's the old.
He's one of the oldest.
Yeah, there's
How
a
many
lot of
how
them.
many Wayans are there?
I lost count. I think there
I was I
there's
like I
the
like
sister that they had on the show for In Living Color was actually older than him, I want to say.
right. Yes, and she's in this movie too.
Mhm.
I think we have Damon, Marlon, Sean, homeboy there, the sister, and I think they have others too that are not in the limelight.
That's a lot of Wayans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, considering
Like just like a UFC fight, a lot
well,
of
like
weigh-ins.
our father was like one of
Martin
11.
Evan. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, dad. Yeah, dad. Oof. Yeah,
Can
he's
you
Yeah.
and
can you imagine?
dad's the second oldest,
Mhm.
Oh, so he's one of the oldest.
and dad's the second oldest.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it that's definitely it's a thing, especially like back like the older generations. It was a big thing to have like larger
Yeah,
families. Um,
and this generation has none.
yeah, I mean like around the 80s and 90s, it was more like 2.5 family, and now it's like what 1.5 or something like that. It's going down.
Yeah. Well, because it's so expensive nowadays to have kids.
But also, it's like you don't have that peer pressure to have kids.
True. Or a lot of
Where
people
you,
just don't want kids in general.
yeah, it's like or they passed their prime because they're like me and just party too much and didn't really care, and then they found true love, and it was too late.
Oh, get a puppy.
We have
Oh,
three.
we went down that road too.
Yeah, I know.
We're not gonna do that
Bandit.
one again.
All right. So this movie is longer than I remember. So it's not 2 hours long, bro.
Oh, I misread. I
Yeah.
don't know why I read.
It's an hour
You got that
25,
straight?
give or take.
125. Yeah, it's about 90. I don't know why I thought longer. I don't know why I thought longer.
Mm. Maybe you just read those as like full on like all the minutes. I'm gonna boost this
Yeah.
up to like higher quality because you can actually watch this in 1080p. So I'm just curious.
Oh, where?
If you go, since this is on YouTube, for those who don't know, and actually, before I forget,
Oh, settings. I see it.
yeah, you can go to settings. I'm gonna just go and grab the link from here.
Oh, mine's already on 1080p.
I'm gonna post it right here for everybody. So that's the watch part. That's the link to watch it in YouTube, or for those who prefer to use our Discord, so they don't have to worry about that, you can also join us in our Discord right here. Join our Discord.
All right, I'm already on 1080p. Awesome.
And
And
this was your choice, on.
oh yeah,
Yep.
well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
nostalgic.
Yeah, we talked about it, I think,
Yeah.
and you brought it up, and then we said, "Let's do it."
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
I
between
was in a
this
nostalgic mood.
or the other Wayan brother movie.
Oh, Major Pain.
Yeah.
Major Pain, which I'll probably do at another time because that
So
one
you do it.
always, yes, it always makes me laugh. That one.
And I'll be right there.
Because we were having another discussion.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're having the other
I
one.
would be tempted to compare this one to
Oh,
Black Dynamite,
before,
though.
before we go there, I told a joke that I told some friends that we had the discussion, and then you got offended because I went a little further. But your question was, if a deaf person who's one-handed, does he have a speech impediment?
Hmm.
They laughed like we did, and then they were like,
And I thought
"Wait a
about
minute,
it.
wait a whoa, wait." I yeah, it made him think. It was like, I mean, I guess we should ask a. Never mind.
Thank you. Uh, so moving on. Let's go into this show actually. Well, this movie. Okay, so you're primed, ready to go. I got people primed, ready to go, as in people, as in me.
Wait.
Mhm.
Oh.
What's that?
But
Is
what?
there-
What?
Who else is on the chat?
I don't know. I know I am.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Don't you have to have the screen up?
I do have. I have a lot of screens up right now. So, but
Oh.
no one's chimed into the chat, so I don't.
Oh,
Where is everyone?
There's 3 of us. There's 3 people watching. It
Mhm.
says.
Yes. So that's
Yeah.
like probably you, probably me, and then probably you two, because there's always like one is like what we're on actively, and
Oh.
then, but like that again, that's could be someone in my Discord, could be following along in that. Either way,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this full screen because I feel like this deserves to be full screen.
Oh, same here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go down nostalgia lane.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's go back here. And then, all right, on a count of 5.
Wait. Okay, I'm at 0. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
At 0.
Serious? Let's play K.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Click that play button. I got the Metro Goldwyn Mayer MGM. I did not know that's what MGM stood for.
We thought Metro Gold Media.
Kind of. I never bothered thinking about what MGM stands for.
They're like one of the oldest companies there.
Oh, wow, look how old that looks.
Oh, grainy. United Artists too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are they still around?
I don't think you.
I don't think so.
But MGM they went out of business and came back.
Mm-hmm. Didn't like Disney own like part of the rights now, or?
Oh, I'm not sure. I know Buena Vista is part of Disney.
Mm.
But that was always Disney. Get you sucker, mother. Watch you that. Keenan, all right.
With Bernie Casey, Antonio Vargas,
sucker, mother.
Steve James.
Mm-hmm. Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes.
Is that
Jim
one
Brown.
right there? Right.
Football player.
Jeanette Dubois. Don Lewis. We're just gonna go through their names. There you go, Damon Wayans.
Yeah, Kadeem Hardison.
Yeah, you talk about him too.
Mm-hmm.
Go Fever. I just want to see how it holds up. If it's still as funny as we lost, if you remember.
It's possible it may not hold up. But I mean, I remember watching this like 10 years ago and still laughing, so.
Well, that's a decade ago, so.
True. But this movie came out in 1989.
Yep.
So it's already over 30 years old.
Wow.
It's time for an anniversary DVD.
I wonder if they will do an anniversary of this.
Yeah, some movies deserve it, some do not. And it's funny, they always.
This is the longest opening credits in a long time.
And basic.
Mm-hmm.
Basic. Man, I guess you keep it basic when you have low budget.
I have no idea what their budget was for this film.
Well, I think it was not self-produced, but very.
I imagine it was a low budget, considering that like he wrote, directed, did all this other stuff, on his own. And then back in the 80s, a lot of production companies were like low.
Any Ghetto USA. That's pretty fucked up. Any Ghetto USA.
That's the location where this is filmed. Any Ghetto USA.
He OG'd. I remember the words.
Okay, so are you ahead of me?
No. OG. Over gold.
Looks like a case of just too many gold chains. He looks like a statue. He looks mummified in gold chains. I just realized he
Yeah.
has gold shoes too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Mercedes medallion.
Mm-hmm.
A little gold there too.
They got them all posing in different positions.
Oh snap!
This guy's
How
hilarious.
young! Look how young he is. John with a spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta watch Friday.
You know what? I was never as big a fan of Friday as a lot of people were. I liked Friday 2 better than I did the first one.
That I have to admit that I do like next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Next Friday is good.
But this guy worked with the Wayans brothers for a long time for many projects.
Yeah.
Junebug. This is not Lester Wilson's funeral. That's at 9 o'clock.
Oh snap! Wow.
So disrespectful.
Oh. She's my husband. It's a different world.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they censored it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's free. I'm not going to complain, but I'm surprised.
they have to. They have to. So now we know. Maybe not do it. Maybe not do YouTube. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Such. He was so young back then. Both of them were. They all
Yeah.
are, really.
Well, hello. Look how thin he was. Little sailor gold chain or anchor. Wow, he looks just like his son.
I love the fact that you remember the plastic coverings on the
Yeah,
couches?
yeah,
Our
yeah,
grandmother used to, it still does that.
yeah. Ugh. He looks just like his son. Oh my god.
It's funny, like she stood there like they didn't realize that she was supposed to be in the frame or not.
You know, a lot of times, like what seems improper or accidental is actually on purpose.
The
Ooh.
Mama's gonna have to teach you some manners.
Oh
It popped
man,
these
we're
pillows up
editing.
too.
He's not wearing the gloves anymore.
Yeah, editing mistakes.
Oh, this one. Gloves are back on.
I forgot, like Keenan Ivory Wayans is not like a small guy. He's pretty tall. I think I might be like a split second ahead of you.
Oh, can we add? We have an ad.
Yep. But you know what? Even though I'm like a split second ahead of you, the ad hit the same time as yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip ad. You ready?
Uh, really? All right. One, two,
Two,
three.
three, now.
There we go.
Wait, ours is not. It's just spinning still.
Do we need pause?
All right, now, okay. Jack Honey.
I'm at 10,
Channel
12.
three. Damn, you're 4 seconds ahead.
Mm-hmm. Tell me when you're at.
11, 12,
Okay.
13, 14.
We're good. She did say she
That's
left
it.
it just like how he left it.
Yeah.
Got all sorts of smells and whatnot going on in there.
You know how it is.
No. The background. I mean, watching this in 1080p, it's actually not that bad quality. Every time right now, every time they're talking about the gold chains and they're talking about just starting at one and then two and so many more gold chains, I'm thinking of our Godfather. Like I can picture like his reactions.
But
He actually had less there.
yeah, no, but still.
He's he's massaging a
He's
gold bar
putting gold play.
like it's a cat.
From you. From you.
This guy was such a good actor back in the day too.
Hmm.
I did not remember him having this accent.
Right? Sounds Russian a little bit, right?
I feel like his accent is going to change before the end of the movie. Wait, he said, "What about the mother?" And he goes, "If he gets in your way, kill him."
Things that meant kill them.
Oh,
Like kill them. Jeez. Wait, didn't she just close the Bible? Did she just open it again?
yeah.
I guess there's a editing mistake on that too. Wait a minute, is his name Jack Slade? And this guy's name is Slade? He doesn't connect the connections?
No, I think his name was something else.
He
Uh,
just said this is John Slade.
no, it's Keenan's character's name is Jack Spade,
Oh, got it. Sorry.
and then Bernie Casey is John Slade.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I mean, minus all those patches, I kind of like that jacket.
What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen, I guarantee you'd be running super fast if that was happening.
If that was today, that would be like people, the woke movement would be like
Oh no, yeah,
so
no.
offended.
Just these two scenes right here would be supremely offensive to a lot of people. They're doing like a TV race. No, it's a race where they're being chased by dogs and they're running with the stolen TVs. They're doing like a competition of who can strip the cars the fastest.
Hey, David Allen Greer. And there's Tommy Davidson. I think it looks like a
Where?
in the back. It's like Tommy Davidson is short. So.
No, that's Tommy Davidson.
It is.
No, it's not.
It looks a little bit like him. He's just taller.
Is No Way a product's like an actual thing? I don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe. You know, stuff like Avalon.
Give it
Commercial.
it. I got like less than. You
This
want to let
one's
the
5 minutes long.
your commercials 5 minutes long?
Yeah. If I don't hit skip.
Are you able to
Hit
skip?
skip. Yeah.
All right, I'm skipping. 1, 2, 3, skip.
Wait, okay. Wait, hold on. It doesn't,
Let
okay,
me know when
first
you're
turn
good.
is faster. Yeah, I'm not good yet. Good yet. Good now.
All
We
right.
just walked into the tent.
Yep. I'm at 20:03, 4, 5.
7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm. That's Bell Brown. Hot chocolate. Oh, they cut that out. Oh, they cut that out too. He was like, "Now wait a minute, like you're not here to say like you're my son or something like." And yeah, this whole tent scene definitely shows like how they edited this.
Mm-hmm.
Black Revolutionary Headquarters.
I remember. Snap.
Are you CIA? A bean pie.
Bean soda.
Now, that's Clarence Williams III.
Yeah.
Like Mata.
Oh, they had the weight gainers. Yeah. Joe Wheel
Oh
weight
yeah, I can
gainer.
see it. Didn't we have a wicker chair similar to that?
Yes. Not similar. We had it. We- Hey, she looks familiar.
Yeah,
Oh,
is
she's from Jurassic Park. That's the girl from Jurassic Park.
oh yeah, it is. Yes.
And wait a minute, she is from the. That is the girl. That's
Yeah, it
Marsha.
is. Yeah.
I just noticed that. That's Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. The mother.
No, that's not. Well, no, that's not Marsha. Marsha was
No,
the
no, that's
middle
the. She was the
sister,
middle.
but
No,
that's the
she's the
actual
middle.
mom.
No, she's the middle sister.
No, she
The
was too
mother is.
young.
No, Alan, the one, the wife, right there. That's the middle sister.
I got.
Marsha's the older one. She's the. That's the middle one that we're talking about.
All right, that Kalinga's wife
Power,
was Eve
power to the
Plum.
people.
She was most famous for her role as Jan on the Brady Bunch.
Jan. That's what. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. She was the middle sister.
Jan was not the middle sister.
Marsha was the oldest.
Right.
Yeah.
Dan was the
The
middle.
middle. Jan was the middle.
Yeah.
I was right.
Really?
Yeah. Then there was another one, the little one.
Oh, I'm thinking of Carol Brady. Wow, she looked old there.
No, Carol
Yeah,
Brady's
who's-
the mother.
Yeah.
Carol Brady's her mother.
That's why I was thinking of like that's who she was. I thought she was Carol Brady. She looked older there
No.
with all that stuff on.
Of course, in the Brady Bunch, she was a lot younger.
Well, no, because like if you look at Marsha,
That's
she's
different.
she held up better.
All right.
Okay,
Let's move on.
yeah.
All right. Like this part. This part's funny as hell. This guy.
Yep. That definitely does sum up like
Almost all the movies
exactly.
until the early 90s.
And for those who don't
Oh,
know
mid
this,
90s, even now.
Iron Fist, the Netflix series, was very popular for that that kind of a cutscene too. They'll just substitute, put a wig on a person, and let's fight.
Yeah, or it'll be Asian,
Yeah.
or the person will be Asian altogether.
Slade. Oh, they changed that. They changed
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
So the Evans family were a family of little people, for those who don't know. And he goes, a family full of little people. He uses a different term. It is a gang. Commercial.
Not a fucking.
Listen, this is how I got introduced to
TV.
the movie through TV. I had to deal with commercials growing up.
Yeah, but so what? We don't have to when we can do. There's so many options.
All right,
All right, start it.
you already started.
Three, 3, 4, 05, 06.
All right, you're. I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Tell me when you're on 14.
12, 13, 14.
Okay. Now you're ahead of me.
They're shooting.
Oh God. They can't shoot over the car right now.
They could, but they. By the laws of physics, that just doesn't work.
They stepped on the guy. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
It's so crazy, like how one of them just uses the mask and the other doesn't.
Right. I wonder if he punched his own brother for real. You take the stage.
That's one of the Wayans.
Yeah, that's the sister. That's the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
You seen this movie, right?
Baby's kids.
Hey, yeah. No way. It's a shame he passed away. He
It
died in his
is.
damn.
I wonder if Baby's Kids holds up too.
Yeah. You know the animated movie? It's not him. It's not his voice. It's
For
another
what?
actor who did his voice.
Oh, for well, they
Yeah,
had bits where it showed him actually talking and sharing the story.
right. But in the animation version,
Whereas is
the, mo-
a character playing
the
him?
movie, there was
Mm.
another actor doing it.
Mm.
She's saying the same words.
Oh
She's
yeah.
saying, "Come marching in." That's all she's doing.
I mean, watching that now, I feel like I should go to a bar and be like, "I'll have a Pepsi double," just to see the reaction.
And not get served. And not get served.
How they cut out that whole conversation.
Bro, this is not. That's the thing about YouTube, because I guess sometimes the talk is, even if it's not cursing or vulgar, they get a little racy sometimes.
Yeah. My name's Cherry. She was on In Living Color too, wasn't she?
She was no, she was on the Peter Townsend variety show on HBO. The guy who did Hollywood Shuffle,
She's also in a
Okay.
different world.
huh?
She's also in a different world.
Different World, no. Who? What character?
Her.
Her.
What character?
I don't remember what character, but she was on it a couple times.
Mm. No, she was on
Uh,
What's Happening Now.
oh, she was on Different Strokes. She was Denise
That's
in
true.
Different Strokes. And
She was not on A Different World.
yeah, she wasn't in Living Color. I was right. Okay.
Oh,
And
what?
she was on several episodes. She was on for a few seasons.
She was a
And she was also on in Living Color. I mean, Living Single and Babylon 5.
Oh wow, I don't remember that.
That's a lot of pleather, man. 80s was a time.
uh,
Did he ever get his gun back?
oh, I don't know. Have you seen the new season of Titans?
No, I haven't watched Titans after season one.
Oh what?
I know. But I'm looking forward to Doom Patrol season three. He just confessed. Aren't really green. I got a
Oh, here's
commercial.
another ad. Me too.
All right, tell me when you can skip.
Yeah.
All right. So in three, 2, 1, skip.
All right. Well, I gotta.
I'm at 401,
Now.
2.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid and I saw this, this has scarred me for life because I have never forgotten this scene. Guys, I was gonna kick out this one. Whoa! I feel so much better. There was more to that scene because she took off like her
Yes.
top, like
Yes.
the stuffing, and even the backside.
Yep. I think we have to watch this again, uncut, uninterrupted.
The running gag.
See, that's when they should cut the commercials right on that stuff.
It would make sense, but I feel like that's just too much work for YouTube.
Yes.
Is that supposed to be Muhammad Ali in the background?
Yes.
Okay.
Or Cassius Clay or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. He was Diesel. I mean,
Yeah, he was in shape back then.
Yeah, he was. Is Kim still in the picture? She like her head out of the way,
She's in the picture right now. Yes.
so you can see me do this.
Yes, we can.
Oh,
I mean, it's kind of awkward. She did marry his brother.
yeah.
I went out with Junebug to remind me of you. Still, she married him.
She did.
Dancing.
There's a machine.
That's an awkward situation. Hey,
See, Chris Rock was in this one. Yes.
Isaac Hayes.
Hammerhead Slammer. Oh, ew.
Too fitty. Didn't they do that joke on Saturday Night Live?
I don't think so. Maybe. I sure am thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Jim Brown back then, freaking scary as hell.
I mean that was kind of their part.
No, I'm just saying, it's just Jim Brown was always like, uh, he was, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but just
Intimidating.
intimidating. There you go. Oh, this guy, all right.
Mm.
He's Latino.
Yes, yes, he is. They always ended up playing a black character.
Well, he is black.
I mean, yeah.
Can't hide that. Yeah.
Pimp of the year.
The shoes.
Son of a.
Oh, God damn it.
All right, when you're ready to hit for skip.
The movie's gonna be like freaking.
It's gonna be 2 hours long.
Yeah, all right, started. 02, 03, 04.
You're 3 seconds ahead of me. So they cut the commercial right when they revealed all the guys in the banana hammocks.
Yeah.
The year. He's the pimp of the year. I
My
mean,
bunion.
rewatching this makes me realize like how similar Black Dynamite was. Hey, Bunda, and he might be right.
Oh my God. That's so true.
In his defense, I actually picked this movie this time.
Oh, is he talking shit again?
Only out of love.
Well, geez, so that. I love it. Every hero has a theme song or theme music. It's awesome.
By the way, Bunda, if you want to watch this with us, I did put in the link, not just for the Discord, but I put it in earlier. It's on YouTube. We're watching this on YouTube. We're at 52 minutes. 53 minutes now. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. My brother's like a few seconds ahead of me, but yeah. And you can watch it for free. Especially if you haven't seen this before. It's classic. Oh, I know you're not watching it, but you can join us. The dubbing is horrible.
Yeah.
He's walking on an aquarium. Were the fish dead?
Oh, that was Marlon Wayans. Not Marlon. Marlon. There he
Oh
is,
yeah,
right
yeah,
there,
yeah.
running in the back. There he is, running in the
He was
back.
cracking the jokes. Oh, the fish were alive. That is a young
Yeah.
marlin. Jesus.
Uh,
Oh, Will's here too. Good to see both of
all
you here
right.
with us.
The guy's not even playing the drums. He's just swinging his drumstick. He's like,
I mean, it makes sense. Like that, they probably don't want to have to go back and remove that audio.
oh, I know, but just still, it's just kind of funny.
Kung Fu Joe.
He was awesome, American Ninja.
I do remember that. Yeah, American Ninja.
1 and 2, maybe 3. Definitely 1 and 2.
He was also in The Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think you could be a black hero? I'm an ex-football player. He has nothing to say because that's what he is. Oh yeah, I would definitely say this movie is full of stereotypes. Case in point.
Oh, dang.
Scene.
Whoa.
There's a big old gun. Jesus. Is that fur on the rims?
Probably. Oh, you're a little behind me.
The big brim bar.
This guy.
Yeah, we already got past the Chris Rock scene, but that was pretty funny. All the actors that are in here reminds me of like a BET comedy special.
Uh, I like this guy's throwing. Everyone's shooting guns. This guy's throwing darts.
From the waist down, you're mine. Lois Mitchell too. Wait a minute, it just dawned on me. When did they have time to put the cars on blocks?
For the what?
He said, like, don't try to go anywhere because your cars are on blocks. I'm like, when did they have time to put their cars on blocks?
Oh, I
Another model turned actress.
wasn't she? Wasn't she naked before the
um,
original?
no, I'm sure there was other girls that came out that were naked.
One was I remember something it's like
No, you know what you're thinking of? Big Trouble in Little China, because there was a scene almost identical to what just happened here,
uh,
and there was a naked girl that was running out. Yo, this scene is always I've always remembered this scene too that came up.
it kind of reminded me of Thriller
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. For some reason,
Yep. And I always, even as a kid, I always thought it was hilarious.
here comes an ad.
Even though I did not know what it was about. All
You
right.
know what it's about now?
Yes, I do know what it's about now. All right. When are you skipping?
It's going now,
You're skipping now?
and it's on now. I'm on one.
I'm on 1 2. All right. I should be synced up with you. I'm like at 105, 106, 7, so forth like that.
Uh, uh, who's this character? Wow, I don't remember this character.
The one with the cast in the leg?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll recognize.
Oh yeah, that was a show that I just don't remember.
Really, if you have a cast on your leg like that, you're not gonna walk.
No, that's the one of the Wayans. That's Damon.
You seen his face, or are you just
I'm
guessing?
just guessing.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it is him. Yeah, it's him. I'm just thinking of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
He starts to scream. I remember this part.
The devil in you. No.
No.
Cramps.
Cramps.
Ah. Yes, you nicely. Yo, she said a lot worse things at that
Yeah.
time too.
Honey, why'd you be in the camera? You're still away.
All the way down.
You didn't say that. Willie, help me get this bitch off of me. That's what you said. You have to say the soundtrack is pretty damn good. I
The soundtrack was unique to itself.
Yeah.
See, like his accent's kind of like off, right?
Yeah. No. Kind of sounds like
It's like phasing in and out. Like he's he's trying for an accent, but doesn't
he
know where to
sounds
stick with
like
it.
he sounds a little bit like Clancy Brown.
Maybe.
He did the card there. Oh. Oh, this is straight out of Jim Kelly. Black Belt Jones. Or no, what's the other one? There's another movie he did.
He's driving a Toyota. Kung Fu fighting.
Oh, look who that is.
Who is it?
Kurt Russell.
No,
No,
Looks
that
like him.
not Kurt Russell.
No.
Not with that hair. Not with that head like the
I
bald
know,
spot.
but it'll look like him from the face.
No, Kurt Russell would not do something like that.
she got so excited just for.
Yeah, she did.
He's like, that's Kurt Russell. Although he did come out around this time with Big Trouble in Little China a little bit beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Of karate, kung fu, jujitsu. Oh, they cut that out too.
that's what's sad about this. Cut out the really good stuff.
It's a phallic thing. So Will says, not the movie Adon, a certain beloved shit talker.
Huh?
No, he's chiming in on something probably we said earlier.
Oh. He's still alive.
The answer machine.
What is a good fall? Absolutely.
So bro, they're saying that you look good for you look like you're in good shape. That's what they're saying in the chat. Your physique.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
For being in your being 63.
It's okay. It's better than what people half my age look like.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
All right, I got time.
You're not half my age. Oh, this is funny. What's going to happen next?
I mean, that's a valid point. So you see those guys in the movies that always load up with every weapon possible, and every weapon is fully loaded and armed, and he just falls and just all of them goes off.
Yeah. They didn't call the ambulance.
They didn't have cell phones back then.
I'm just saying, though, he just lied to him.
Mm-hmm.
They're at.
All right. I got the countdown timer. You ready?
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1. Click it.
As good.
110.
Here I go. Yep. Yep.
Okay. I find it funny, like everybody hears the theme music, except for when they're trying to do this infiltration. No one hears the theme music.
Right.
I mean, this is pretty close to Shaft.
It is Shaft.
It's exactly Shaft.
Who's done? Yeah, Shaft. Damn right. Yeah. And it's Isaac Hayes' song.
Yeah.
That's true. This is funny as shit too. This is funny as hell. He lights the thing before he's going down. Oops.
Mm. I forgot to mention about that one scene where he's like, "You got a gun that has 6 rounds," and I counted like 20. And like that was something that our Godfather used to always bring up about watching these kind of films. Because he was a meticulous guy. He always hated that.
What was that? They cut something out there too.
Yeah, they did. They got me in my bunion. Kim's cracking up on that. She doesn't want to be seen laughing at something like this. Oh.
Oh.
Put in some Epsom salt. That is straight up like I feel like maybe Pulp Fiction stole that from this movie
Which part?
where they would shot around him.
Oh.
This is definitely from Rambo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was it First Blood 2?
3.
It was 3 when he did this?
When he pulled the thing out of his
Stomach? Yeah.
stomach, it was 3.
He tourniquets his finger. He got a splinter in his finger and just reenacted the entire Rambo thing with it.
Yeah, 3 is the one he goes to Afghanistan. He has to save Troutman, and he has a piece of stick shot in his stomach or his side.
Yeah, 2 was the one where he was in the forest and he was like being tortured.
He was in yeah, Thailand or Bangkok or Vietnam. No, Vietnam. Excuse me.
The paper clips, shooting paper clips
Yeah.
at people is dangerous.
But he knows he did the thing like the typewriter.
Yeah, because he's a
he did it
secretary.
right, but he did it with the guy earlier too. I just saw that. Oh shit. It's a different finger.
It is a different finger.
It's a different finger.
But that's the whole thing about editing mistakes. Fly guy. He got with the times. You know what I realized? Tommy Davidson played pretty much the same identical character in Black Dynamite as this guy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
And they do look very much alike.
They look similar. The nose.
Oh, in the laugh lines. This movie does a lot of fourth wall breaking, which is fun.
Mm-hmm. Sucka. All she had to do was this. Would have fallen off. You know, it's an elevator, right? Or something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Wait, was that supposed to be Damon Wayne's character that they dragged off?
I don't know. It looked like it, right? But it wasn't him.
He had a neck brace.
Right, but it wasn't him.
Yeah.
The guilt.
Yes.
We know
They,
that, right?
I was in the
We know
hospital
that.
for 36 hours giving labor, trying to give birth to you. I almost died.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
KRS-One. Oh my God.
All right. I got the skip option. So, or do you have it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay. Three,
Three,
two, one,
two,
click.
one. There you go. Have one.
That's my theme music. Every good hero should have some. D nice.
That's his wife.
That's whose wife?
See the big girl dancing?
Yeah.
That's KRS-One's wife.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
That's his wife. Like a spade. Now the guy's supposed to be scratching. And all he's doing is holding the turntable.
I mean, you did spot out the other guy that wasn't even hitting the drums. He was just making
But I noticed that.
emotions.
I always noticed that. Anything goes.
So this literally has a solid like 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes of credits.
Yeah, it felt like forever with all those
Mm-hmm.
movies. All right, I turned it off. Okay.
But you know what?
All right.
I would say, I don't know about you, Kim, but but I would definitely say it's still a fun movie. Some
Well,
parts don't hold up as well as they used to. Uh,
I have to disagree with you on that. The only reason why I disagree with you, it doesn't that some parts don't hold up, is because this movie was so edited and cut out and butchered that we can't take it as it originally presented. Now, if it was originally
true.
presented, it'd probably be a different tone. Yes, of course, you have the clothing difference, but a lot of the stuff that they showed, even made fun of, still is funny and holds some truth in the fact or the way that things, even though like this movie is 30 years old, some things are still looked at the same to the present day.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of the ghetto games. You know, the guys running with the TV, the ghetto games with the guys running with the TVs, the breaking down the car, like those games I'm talking about. What we saw in here.
Yeah.
We seen that so many times, maybe different renditions, but even in modern films or shows, they make fun of it still because it still holds truth, and which is sad because it's stereotypical or they're stereotyping.
Mm-hmm.
And but I mean, granted, some of the clothing, whoa, whoa, clothing. I just, but
Some memory
I
flashbacks there.
well, you tell them like they wear the suits, like the shiny suits, and I don't know. It was. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, but it was good. I mean, it gave me a lot of flashbacks back into to the '80s when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what about you, Kim? Like,
The only thing that I have to address would be okay, so she ended up with crabs, right?
no cramps.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it was crabs.
That whole scene has
Honey,
a whole new meaning now.
oh wow! I was like, wait a minute, because they were giving you all the signs. It's that time. She said it's that time of the month. She was grabbing Midol for painkillers.
I know, but it was after they had spent the night together and everything.
Oh, that's all right.
She's
okay.
like, they were getting crabs.
But honey, they're like also like the other waitress says, "Oh, I know, I have it too." So they're having when sometimes like people have co-workers get at the same
Yeah.
I
time.
mean, other
So
people
it's
could
like,
have crabs too, but
no, I know, but I don't think you'll be like in that much pain in you'll be itchy, but I don't think you'll be in pain. I don't think your coworker will have the same thing. But I mean, you misheard it. It was because it's hard to hear too with her that voice change.
yeah.
It was kind of hard to hear.
I mean,
but,
I kept the subtitles on just because I
that's
knew
why
we would be
she-
talking, so that's why I kept the closed
Okay,
caption.
so now it makes better sense because I had an issue with that. That she had crabs. Don't you think she would be a little pissed with him because she knew where she got it from?
More likely, I would say that'd be a fair assumption.
I think she'd be pissed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. No, I mean it was very entertaining. It obviously it went down memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
So it brought back a lot of that. That those times that
Was then.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to watch it again. I gotta see if I have it. I may have it on DVD.
I know for a fact I do have it on DVD, and I just did a quick search to see if I can find it anywhere else. And lo and behold, I didn't check Pluto, and I should have checked Pluto. They have it on
No.
Pluto.
But commercial free.
Not commercial free, but unedited. Pluto doesn't edit their stuff. So you can, if you're streaming it, there's other networks that will do it without commercials, but most of which, like the ones that I just did a double check on, like 90% of them, you either have to be like subscribed to their service or you have to buy or rent it. Like it,
Yeah,
go ahead.
could they do like a rendition now?
I would love to see a sequel.
Yeah, could they do a sequel now?
Well, that was the funny
They
thing.
probably
Like
could.
when we were talking about Black Dynamite, that's like the closest thing to being like another version of this because Black Dynamite hits a lot of the same notes, but it's more based on the 70s or 60s.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that's-
but still, they could rendition the storyline into like nowadays. It
Mhm.
would probably be really pretty easy and pretty somewhat similar.
I think like I think
Oh, yeah.
Netflix or Amazon should approach Wayans.
But my thing is like, would a lot of the actors are still alive?
Some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Like
so they
Isaac
would
Hayes
probably have
passed
to-
away, and like.
Bernie did.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have to bring in like children of theirs or something, to
Well, no,
bring
you
back
don't
the,
have to.
If they're
You don't
gonna
have
do a
to.
sequel, they could
to
just
bring
say it's
back
like
the
other people.
nostalgia of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, he could be a new gang, and just have the same kind of nuance.
Yeah.
This one, I mean, you had Isaac Hayes, you had,
Chris Rock,
well, no, I'm talking about
the older ones.
the gang. You have because also the Kung Fu Joe, he's dead. He died of cancer, I think, of prostate cancer. He passed away. So
Yeah.
But Jim Brown, Isaac Hayes, they did a lot of movies, especially Jim Brown, a lot of action blaxploitation films. Fred Williamson, he would have been awesome in this if he did it because he's still alive. I think he's still kicking. They did a lot of him and Jim Brown and Jim Kelly did 3 the Hard Way, and that's supposed to be pretty good.
They could bring in more of the Wayans brothers.
No, it doesn't have to be. Well,
Maybe.
yeah,
Like
but you don't have
like
to be. You don't have to. You can do like, well, the son Damon,
Yeah.
Junior, but you have other actors out there that would have been, I think, will jump on this. Kevin Hart. Well, he doesn't. No, it doesn't have to be him, but we other legit actors that could be in it. I can see the kid from Tropic Thunder. Pacino.
Oh, with the energy drink.
Yeah, I can see him in that. I can see him doing being part of this. Doing another one. Yeah, I mean, there's some things I did forget, and there's some things I like you. I didn't forget. I knew what was coming, but unfortunately, what I was expecting didn't happen either because of dialogue or they cut it out because I guess for kid viewing. I don't know why. Because like the one with the hooker, the pleather girl, they cut a good segment out of that.
Oh no, that was like a solid 2 minutes they cut out.
It was hysterical.
It's hysterical, but as a child, that traumatized me. I'm not gonna lie.
No, of course, the hair, the
Yes.
bow tie, and she's like, "Don't make me hop after you now." I was
Yeah.
like, it's like
That's like a
she took off like her nails and
crying
everything.
game.
right.
It's
exactly
kind of
a
like
spoof
a
of
it's
Friday.
kind of like
Yeah.
it's proof of that, yeah. But it's also like I got in a debate like with some of my lady friends that they were like, why is it guys don't feel like women are genuine, stuff like that. That scene, where they're like they
Listen,
use all the makeup and they're like they come out as a
Oh,
whole
you gotta
different
tell all your
person.
stories. You gotta
no,
tell
it's
all
not.
your
It's not
stories.
that I gotta tell my stories, but I find that hysterical because you're right, and a lot of women, not a lot of women, or not all women,
Yeah.
a lot of women are offended by that, but they fail to realize that also another portion of women want a real man, yet they have fake hair, fake eyes, fake eyelashes, fake tits, fake nose, fake lips, fake butt.
She had like
But they-
90% of what you
yet-
just described as fake.
But yet they want a real man.
Well, and, and that's the funny thing. That scene also depicted that like she was like, "This is my expectations of a man." He lied about it, and that's what brought that in. He's like, "I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna meet your expectations. I'm not. I'm so sorry." And then she goes, "That's okay. My eyes aren't even green." And then she's like, "On top of which, this is my hair. This is my my chest, my my booty." My nails. It was like what everything else was just coming off.
No, yeah.
I mean, they can still do that same scene nowadays.
Yeah,
It's
probably worse
it'll
nowadays.
It'll probably be
Yeah.
She'd probably come out to a skeleton then. How things are, what people do something now will be.
Yeah, I mean, between all the fake lashes, the eyebrows, the nose, the lips. Yeah, I mean, once you take all of that off, you get a totally different person.
Yeah, no.
So here's a good question on that because like
I know where she's going with that.
Will said it's like I don't think Kim will ever see this movie again. It's like, would you actively go watch this movie if it wasn't for Angel and I, Kim? Honestly,
She wouldn't. She wouldn't search out for it. No.
no, that's okay.
No. I mean, it's. But wait a minute. But then again, I would go see Coming to America again. I would go see
Which one?
the original one.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that
I
doesn't
would
mean
go
anything against this.
I would
Like
go
that's
see
different.
What's the one movie with Eddie Murphy and Halle Berry?
Boomerang? No.
Yeah, Boomerang.
Oh, Boomerang. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh wow,
What movie was
I
that?
can't believe I
That's a
remember
long-
that.
Yeah, that's a good one too, though.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, I remember this movie. I remember the name of the movie and everything, and I remember, the storyline and everything. I don't think I did ever see it back then.
Oh, you never
Really?
saw the movie?
No. I think this is the first time I've actually.
Oh, see, that's even.
It may
makes
be the
worse.
first time she also watched it in like succession too. It's like because I remember this movie would play all the time, like on syndication and whatnot. But you come in like halfway in or like a third of the way. We came from a generation that we didn't have on demand, and
The thing is, you need to watch the whole thing because you need to watch it unedited. Because it
I'm sorry, Kim. He's gonna make you watch it again.
maybe. But the thing is like because
All right.
like sometimes no, but sometimes that they took out the cursing, and
No, they
even
took out
though,
all the cursing.
well, yeah, but it did give a certain dynamic to it when they had the cursing because it was appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Or
It
like
was
that one
fitting. It was
scene in the tent, like we were talking about, they just cut out all the tent scene. And like when he was talking about his mom, he was like, she used to do this one thing with her tongue, and that's when he goes like, "Hey, that's my mama." He goes, "Oh," like it's a
right.
whole
It's
different dynamic when you just those extra few words change that. Just like it adds a little bit more tone to why he's like, "Hey, man, that's my mom."
right.
Mm-hmm. So
I
I get that.
Yeah. It's a shame.
It's still a fun movie though. We still
No,
laughed.
it's still good,
Yeah.
but like,
I mean, it's one of those movies that it hinges on like ridiculous humor and everything, even more
Mm-hmm.
so probably now than it did back then. Back then it was like, oh, it's a classic. Oh, you walk away from it thinking, oh my god, how, you know.
it is a classic.
I mean, truthfully, like they like Black Dynamite was what like several years ago, and even then like it wasn't really majorly publicized. It was like straight to DVD, lower level. People did not know about even existing, and I think they did that on purpose to kind of skate by because that's when things were starting to shift in like the cinema community where if you do something and people aren't like it's not PC enough, it's not cool enough, it's not acknowledging things, people will be offended. And I think I consider that one of the last great films of you can push that boundary and still be good. I honestly don't think they could do a movie like this right now.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I should watch PCU.
I mean,
PCU.
Yeah, PC University is with the guy who played from HBO Artie Gold. He played Artie Gold on the HBO series.
Arliss? No. Artie Gold.
Arliss Gold or Artie.
Oh, the
He
guy
was
from Batman? The reporter? From Batman?
now I gotta find it. One moment, I'll find it.
no, I think they can. The only thing is that they would have to change certain aspects of it.
Mm,
You
You
know,
know,
and I get what you're talking about, but that's where it could be like
that's where I can lose
where
it.
it could potentially lose it. I'm thinking of Jeremy Piven. PCU is with Jeremy Piven.
Oh, that's with. Are you talking about Entourage?
Yes, he was on
Artie
Entourage.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Um,
anyways, I digress. And so, but yeah, like it. Granted, if they
no,
make
like
certain
okay, so
changes, it may not be the same
but
film though.
yeah.
what certain aspect do you think that like what scene or what issue would you say that they couldn't do now?
Oh, like the community gathering. They
The
were
ghetto,
like
the ghetto games.
the ghetto games where they're like they shot the police officer shoots in the sky, then points the gun at the guys who are running with the TVs, and they set off the Rottweilers to chase them.
Right. Well, it'll be flat screen.
Oh, they can run faster then.
Right. It won't be
Yeah.
CRTs. It'll be
Exactly.
flat screen.
But we're talking about what would be
it'll be
like
pit bulls.
what would be
No, no,
not okay to watch again.
right. The shoot the pointing at the gun. You're right. But it can still be done because we saw Coming to America and
Mm-hmm.
on Amazon, and Coming to America was very sadly
The original or the
copy
new one?
the latest one.
Oh, okay.
It was almost carbon copy of the original, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, yeah, they had to tweak it because of modern day and all this stuff to make a sequel. But again, pretty much basically the same movie. So I guess, and it'll be refreshing if because since so many people are so politically correct or conscious, it will actually be refreshing if they actually had the balls to keep it
Mm-hmm.
like they did.
Like one scene points obviously jumps out with me is the one where they go to that uh for power
Oh,
talk,
Oh,
the guy.
raise the
where
power.
we got in a debate about like Which Brady was
The,
she?
the mother, the mother
Yeah.
was Marsha, but no.
I have to admit that
Shan.
like I was wrong.
And the kid and
Right.
his son reading his letter or his
About Abraham Lincoln. That was
Yeah.
hilarious though.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, I don't think it will be so like woo, because there are so many mixed marriages now.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be so like. I just find it.
Well, it was
Well,
funny
it should
for
be such a shocker.
one. It's a mixed marriage in general, but the fact that he was like a black militant,
right, pro-black,
and then yet he's married to a white woman, and that he was like, "What up, my brother?"
His,
It was like my
Right.
Nubian king, whatever.
No, it was very. It did make fun of their culture, but it definitely has to be done by a black.
well, nowadays it
Production,
would have been
black.
nowadays instead of the kids being like all white, the kids would be mixed.
Or they'll probably be Asian.
I mean, they could have been.
though-
They could have been like
even
stepkids, or like
Or Indian.
Or India, it'll be like black and white parents where they have like they adopted them or something.
mhm.
Yeah. Colors have been a
I mean, in that aspect, if they were not his actual blood children, and like that's actually a really good credit to him in that aspect that like he took in those kids with him.
Well, I think that's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, that
I think that's what happened.
But that was
because-
actually a good pull that you recognized that she was on Jurassic Park too. I did
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
know that for
daughter.
years.
Well, we didn't. I haven't seen it since
Yeah.
it came out in the theater. So
Yeah, no, we saw it the other day.
no, I'm talking about
I'm gonna get you,
this
Sucka.
movie. This movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
hmm
No,
Yeah.
no, actually, we saw Jurassic Park was on TV.
That's probably why you
And I-
recognized her.
Yeah.
Well, also because because I mean I think as many flaws that Jurassic Park does have, is still a good movie.
Oh, very much
And
so.
I say flaws because of
Well, that's a funny thing. Like, just because a movie is
editing.
great doesn't mean it's like without imperfections. Like, I like
Oh, but-
Bram Stoker Dracula, and it's full of with Keanu Reeves.
yeah, I know.
But I know you don't. But in comparison to a lot of other Dracula films there are, that it's actually a really good rendition of the story, and it's a very good film. Now, of the other like Dracula films, I'm a huge fan of Dracula Untold. I know a lot of people that hate that movie. I actually like that the way that was done. It's not a horror film; it's a good action film, and it's just I like the concept.
That's the guy from Fast and Furious.
Yeah, he was in Fast and Furious. I want to say
He was the brother.
he may have been the brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing with me, like those movies now, is like Van Helsing as well.
hmm
Is that the vampires changed? They're clothed. They change to a bat, what have you, and they come, no clothes as a bat, but they come back to human form and they're wearing the clothes again. I was like,
I mean,
we had the
it's
discussion-
magic.
We had this discussion like two
No.
times ago.
No, not quite.
no,
we didn't go into
well,
that. We were going into
no,
other
we
stuff.
talked
but
about no, we talked about it. I brought it up.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that freaking annoys the crap out of me, especially now when people are more sophisticated.
But that's
to that.
But that's like the discussion of like why my godbrother doesn't like modern day werewolf movies. Like I got in a debate with him about like Underworld and how I like it. And he goes, I can't get behind that. He's like, werewolves with machine guns make no sense. I'm like, how does that not make sense? I mean, we're in modern day. There's still people. They just turn into wolves. They can carry a gun.
They have dexterity in their fingers, and they're more there's.
And he goes, no, it doesn't work for him. So I was like, I remember getting that argument with him. But anyways, just to bring it back, I'm gonna get you, Sucka. It does have funny moments. Some of it don't hold up, but the parts that do, I thought was very funny. If you could pick,
which parts didn't hold up for you?
I mean, I chuckled at it like when they were singing in the car, and but that's because like when he's like my melodious
Oh,
voice and that's gonna be like something like you have to remember that Isaac Hayes is known for being a singer. Like so when they're doing like the pop culture references, some of that
well, that's
is
like,
like you got to be a member of that time or know like what they're
well,
referring to. So
well,
I don't think that will hold.
not necessarily so, because a lot of people sing in the car anyway. But that's like an Easter egg. Like some people, like other movies, like Marvel, something like that. Some
Yeah,
people will get the Marvel Easter eggs, but a lot of people will not because they're not Marvel readers. So they don't know. They don't mean I get the reference. But
that's what we're
like I
saying.
said, some will. But here with the singing, a lot of people sing in the car. Some sound bad, some sound good. He sounded pretty bad, to tell you the truth, that one, because he was forcing it. But people will get that, like just like the part where Jack said that he's a football player, and that shut up Jim Brown real quick
Yeah,
because that's the Easter egg too. That's a fun on him that he was a
most
football
people
player
won't
that
get.
turned right, but that's okay. It'll just shut him up. But for the most part, people will, if they know sports and they know Jim Brown, they'll correlate the two.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's still in connected. What else? What else did it connect for you?
So, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was looking at trying to see it as a perspective of someone who hasn't seen it before. So all those parts.
Don't do that. It's
Yeah,
not
yes, I
about.
will.
It's not about. It's not about that. It's about
It's
you. You saw it because the thing. Well, what about Kim? What did not click for
yeah.
you
So
besides the
Kim didn't
crabs?
see it. So like that's
Besides
gonna be more legitimate.
the
What didn't connect
crabs.
for you, Kim? No
The
pressure.
crabs.
Well, first of all, the starting where they show him, with all these chains, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, because it just started off so dramatic, and then it's like, oh, because of OG.
Mm-hmm.
Like, OG, what the fuck is OG? And then they show all these chains. And the one chain that they was visual was like the Mercedes emblem. I was like,
At the
really?
It was basically a
Yeah.
hubcap.
Yeah, yeah. So that kind of was a little over the top.
See that I can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's a reference for drug use, but
yeah.
Right, but also at the time that where a lot of people
mm-hmm.
thought having a lot of gold, because the person who started that phrase, not phrase, but phase was Mr. T.
Mm-hmm.
Was he the one who started that?
He had
Yeah,
remember he had all the
gold
gold.
chains.
I didn't
He
know he
wore
took
gold.
credit for that though.
Well,
That was his thing.
that was his thing though,
That was
and it was
part
back.
of his
No, it was
image.
back then. It was back then that everything was gold, and
Yeah.
people use gold as a form of
Status.
status.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And they'll put more money into their gold instead of their dental plan.
And somewhat, it still is a form of status, but it's not like it's not over the top like back then, to where it's like the oh gee.
Yeah, I mean, people still wear. See, the thing is that like times that really have not changed because people still do that.
Yeah.
They wear lots of gold. It's like, why? It's like it.
But there's not that many people. There's not that many people remember the fact that that all of the chain what it
Not that over excessiveness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people still do it. There are some people I was like, wow, they do the gold teeth, their rings, the chain. I was like,
The earrings.
yeah, it would just be over the top, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't. I mean, that's still today. Not as bad, but what? Anything else that?
The foot.
I know. I think that
But
she
yeah.
loved that moment because I saw her break on when she saw the foot. She broke. She.
Oh my god.
I couldn't
I
help
still
it.
see it throbbing.
I don't know why, but I couldn't help but just think of Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yes, Thunder.
And then I thought the guy was Kurt Russell.
When Thunder comes,
Yes.
he gets. I was
And
thinking.
we guys showed an image of that police cop. I swear that guy was like Kurt Russell's brother. I mean, come
No,
on.
because if it was Kurt Russell, they would have had a close up.
I know, but he looks
Well,
looks so much like
Kurt
him.
Russell wasn't as he was popular, but he wasn't as famous as he is now back then in the
Oh, yeah,
'80s.
he was. No, yes, he was.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's been known since a kid through Disney films.
Yeah, but he became popular as an action
But it wouldn't,
star like
yeah, it wouldn't
after
surprise me if he
Escape from
did
New
something like
York.
this in
No,
the
but
sideline.
yeah, but Street of New Escape from New York was done before this,
Yeah.
and other films. He has not his status has never really died down. They'll go like this, but it was never like this and then like that. It was always here with him.
I mean,
And
after
for him
that
to
point, before that point, he was like, because can you name one of his Disney films?
Will I am BD Kurt Russell and give us his full
Just
oh my god.
early
like,
review.
oh yeah,
Early.
Will, like, do this now. You don't have
No,
to,
I mean
Will.
I'll do it right now, and
I was gonna say
I'll go-
without IMDb.
right. The thing is he's done so much because I remember watching him on HBO.
I was just saying do one. Because IMDb will give us the answer. I'm saying without cheating.
Right, I know. But I'm like right now. I'm thinking of all Disney films except for Kurt Russell. And he's done like he did like 30, 20 films for Disney. But I'm thinking Mary Poppins. I'm thinking World's Greatest Athlete. I'm thinking Puff the Magic Dragon because you said, think of one Disney
So
film.
all the ones that he wasn't in so far.
No, of course, right.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just saying he was in. See, this is all the stuff in the 70s. He's done all these shows, but then in film, he did Used Cars, Escape from New York, which was in 81. He was in the voice for Fox Now, The Thing in 82, Silkwood in 83, The Mean Season in 85, The Best Time with Robin Williams in 86, Big Trouble in Little China 86, Overboard 87, Tequila Sunrise 88, Winter People 89, Tango and Cash 89, Backdraft 91, Unlawful Entry 92, Captain Ron 92, Tombstone 93, Forrest Gump 94, Stargate 94, Executive Decision 96. He's been working.
Yeah.
90s, except Escape from LA 96, Breakdown 97, Soldier 98, 3,000 Miles to Graceland 2001, Vanilla Sky 2001, Interstate 60 2002, Dark Blue 2002, Miracle 2004, Sky High 2005. He's been like this.
Yeah.
It was never really like
and
this.
I never said otherwise.
But you're saying that he's around this movie he was like this.
No,
That's what you were saying.
I didn't say that. I said like
When did
like
this movie come
she's spotted out. It came out in '89, so she said that guy looked like he could have been, and I'm like, it's possible he could have,
Right.
but he wasn't. I mean,
Open the door.
there. Well, oh, you heard the door open?
It
Yeah, it
sounded like
was
someone's trying to open the door. Bandit.
They heard about they heard about the Kurt Russell conversation. I mean,
Stop.
before that movie, it was like the computer who wore tennis shoes. I was like, that's the only one that I remember him in. But I know he was like
Right,
in like
yeah.
5 to 10 other Disney films prior
Oh,
to
he's
getting his big
so-
start.
Well,
I mean, before he became known as an action star, that's where like he had several different Disney films prior to that.
mhm. No, yeah.
Because those Disney films were not action films whatsoever.
No, of course not.
He had like short hair. He was a young guy. It was a different time. But anyways, enough about Kurt Russell. So yeah, the Bunyan scene, that was definitely a funny, memorable moment for me. I always, to this day, crack up about the cramps. And then the mama coming in to save him at the diner, where it's like a body double doing the backflips.
Oh, the world's
Yeah.
the strongest man in the world. That's what I remember. That's when he drank a potion.
Yes, that was a Disney one for back in the day.
He would drink it, and then one time it was one guy. Do you remember the guy was trying to power lift, and he and he couldn't. He stood up, but the weight stayed there, and his arms just outstretched. because he's trying to beat Kurt Russell and he couldn't. Sorry, that's a memory.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's still stuck on Kurt Russell right now. Anyways.
Damn it.
So yeah, so when they show the stunt double has a freaking mustache.
But that's how they did it.
And they had a different hairstyle too. It was a full fro. But he's right. Back in the day, it was very, very common, and they knew it, and they did that on purpose.
Like I remember watching Jim Kelly films, and Black Belt Jones. There's a scene where supposed to be Jim Kelly doing a certain type of kick.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him, he puts the mask on to cover his identity, but you see the eyes. And the eyes are Asian. And then he takes it off. And then his hair was like this. So the hat and the mask, because it was like a pullover mask, it didn't match. And then when he's done with the stunt of the kicks, it's all perfect and flat. He just goes. Shoo. I was like, really? But that was again very common. They were very lazy on that stuff. I remember also in Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop. There's a stunt where a guy attacks Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy has short hair. He had short hair back then as well. Nothing really big. And his stunt double had a fro. And he turned right towards the camera, and you see it. And he had a thick mustache, thicker than Eddie did. And I was just like they really didn't care about camera angles. They just wanted to see the stunt, I guess. And they didn't really focus too much. Where nowadays, nowadays they'll do the stunt, and the angle will be in a way that you can't really tell. They'll edit between two camera shots. But yes.
Either way, fun times.
It was good. Would I watch it again? Only if it's unedited. And it will not be a multi-week thing. It'll be like, in it. Yeah.
Like if you're in the mood.
Yeah. The acting was kind of pretty bad. But I guess it was meant to be like that because, like, the girlfriend.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, you're talking about like the original Wayans, the original Wayans brother. I mean, do you expect the acting to be?
Well, yeah, because there are good actors, but you have to remember, like, this is like one of their first films.
Well, yeah.
So the acting is not there. Also, the quality, because you'll hear certain in scenes where they're using a mic or just regular sound. It's not really done with like re-recordings of the audio. Mm-hmm. So you hear all the echoing in the room.
Well, it was like what you guys were talking about in the beginning of it was like, what kind of budget did they have? They probably didn't have the budget for all of that.
Exactly right. You can probably find out. You'll find out. But I think this was a self-made film, I believe, and then MGM was the distributor.
Let's see. Trivia, crazy credits, soundtrack, connections. All right. So it came out in January 1989. As far as budget, it had an estimated budget of $3 million.
What?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Well, it was the $3 million to make.
Yeah, $3 million estimated. And so,
but probably a big percentage of that probably went to pay for like actors' fees.
They did have a lot of guest actors, and when you think about it, they did shoot like a lot of scenes, like the opening scene where they're filming down the street, getting cop cars and whatnot. They probably didn't take footage like in Dynamite. They cut corners by taking footage from other films and then repurposing that. It didn't look like they did that here. Now, funny enough, as far as like how they profited, their opening weekend they made $540
million. They made $13 million
overall.
Right, that's pretty good. if it's 3 million to make and they made 13 million, that's a profit.
Yeah, no, it's a profit, but it probably not enough for them to rationalize making a sequel or wanting to brag about it.
I don't think no. It's still it was accomplishment. You gotta think about it. And back in then when it was made and done, it's an accomplishment. But they probably wasn't thinking of a sequel. They just wanted to get it made. But yeah, it's Ivory Way Productions. It was produced by him, Kevin Ivory and Wayans.
Mm-hmm. It was several production companies involved, but yeah, he was definitely involved in it.
Is his production company still?
Probably.
No, probably not.
He probably does, but it's probably like something else. Maybe I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But 3 million, I would never expect that, especially when it came out.
I mean, due to inflation, that's still a huge amount.
Yeah, 1988. That's a lot of money for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To produce, wow.
And then let's see here. Let's see. Oh, part of trivia that was in IMDb. I don't know. Sometimes I question IMDb's facts or trivia, but it says Eddie Murphy came up with the original idea and the title of the film during a conversation with Keenan Ivory Wayans.
That is true.
Really?
Arsenio Hall spoke about that when they were in courts for Coming to America, when the original creator of Coming to America sued them. Arsenio shared that in the court that ideas were shared by conversation, and he asked him, well, Eddie was talking about it, and Keenan said, "Oh, that sounds great. Is it okay if I can use that idea?" And he said, "Sure."
Mm-hmm.
So that is true. Eddie Murphy did inspire that story or that idea. That is a true story.
Oh, and that one scene where you spotted Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayans was actually in that scene too.
Of course, they're almost twins, like one behind the other.
They're like white chicks.
Yeah.
Which I do enjoy that movie. I know people hate that movie. I enjoy that movie. But
especially the bathroom scene.
Oh, after he had the quiche.
I never watched that movie.
You never saw it at all?
I never had no interest.
The
thing is, Sean bothers me.
I know you're not big. The movie, oddly enough, focuses more on Marlon.
I understand. I understand, but I don't find him comedically talented. It's just, I don't.
No, he's supposed to be more the straight guy as far as humor goes.
I understand that, but they've done several films together, and he's supposed to, he tries to go funny, but it's just like, I mean, it's just my preference. It's just my opinion. He just goes over that. He pushes too hard where it doesn't have to. Does that make sense?
I get that.
He tries to force them.
It's forced. It feels forced.
But that's another movie I just realized I'm learning so much about you talking about this stuff. Like, I didn't know you didn't watch DBZ. I didn't know my brother never saw Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action.
I heard it was so bad. Even though my friend worked on it, he was one of the stunt people, and I was like, I don't want to see it.
So did he also tell you, like, he's like, I worked on it as a stunt man, don't watch it?
No. No, because what he did was really good.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the fighters of the many fights. So what he did was awesome. I mean, I don't know. I can tell. I can just
trust me. If you saw the fight scenes, you'd be like, he tried.
Well,
based on what they gave him.
He wasn't the main person. He was more of the outside people who, like sometimes you see the main person fight. Think of Iron Fist, right?
Yeah.
This main star. He was terrible, but then you have the side characters. They're more talented in that realm.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that. That was him. He was like more talented. He was like one of the background people. And so
I feel like
did
this
all
is
the
gonna
crazy.
Last Airbender is gonna be a punishment movie for you one day. I'm not gonna make the rest of the audience watch that because it's garbage. But like one day I'll make you watch it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's all bad."
I'll just be looking forward to watching the live action series.
On
Yeah,
Netflix.
live action series. Yes.
Ooh, you know what? That's an idea. Like when that is coming out, we're gonna watch the live action one, and then watch the live action series, and we're like, "It's so much better. It's so good."
Right. Well, from what I heard from the movie, that he tried to cram all the season in one film.
Yeah, and they
That's what I
gave the
heard.
okay that he was like, it's okay, we can do sequels. And he's like, he crammed like 2 or 3 seasons into one film because he went all the way up to, if memory serves correct, the moon arc. You know, when they're in the ice kingdom and with the moonfish with the koi.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So he went all the way up to that. Yeah, that's a lot of story to tell
Way
within.
too much.
Yeah,
Way too
and
much.
they could have cut it out so much sooner, and there was a lot of other issues with it. But anyway, we got off subject as per usual. Overall, film has a lot of guest appearances, a lot of references. Some people will get depending on their age demographic. Some people won't get.
I still get a kick out of the little people. And
The
big
Evans
hats.
family.
The Evans, yeah. It's just no. Well, I'm just saying in general, they come out of the hat, and there's a below the waist your mind.
Yeah.
It's just like
If you see Louis Mitchell, tell her I got her too.
that's a really good scene, I think.
Mm-hmm. They had a lot of ongoing running gags that they'll touch on, and then they'll come back and hit on it. Like you have 2 ways to get leave here. You know, you could take the window, or you could take the stairs, you could take the side stairs. So a lot of running gags. Overall, starting with Kim, of course, ladies first. What would you rate this film?
Out of 5. Out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
I rated a 3.
A 3. By the way, people in the chat, if you want to rate it, go ahead, put a rating in the chat if you've watched it with us. But so she goes a solid 3 for her, which is fair. That's fair considering it's a 30-year-old
same.
film.
Same.
Okay, 3.
Three's good.
Are you saying because it's edited? I know you wanted to.
No, I didn't think about that, but now I am. It would probably be higher if it wasn't edited. It would probably be a little higher.
Okay.
But no, yeah. But I'm also thinking about like now, like the characters. Kung Fu Joe, awesome. Kadeem Hardison's the 2 thugs, Kadeem Hardison and Damon Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
They were awesome.
Oh yeah, no, they're like the comic relief throughout the film. They're the running gag throughout the film.
Right, but I just like how those like the chemistry between those two was really done well. It was kind of like a Bugs Bunny kind of thing. Like you have the straight guy that's like tough or has that panache, and then you have his goon who's a little off.
Yeah.
And
They established that when they go into Junebug's mom's house.
Right, but I'm just saying it's done very well, and
It's like a genuine nostalgia.
right, it's just like it's like shutting up, from the Bugs Bunny cartoons, that little mafia guy, and he had a dunce goon. It was kind of like that, and I did like that. And then again,
I forgot
Kung
about
Fu
those
Joe,
guys. Yeah.
yeah, in Kung Fu Joe, how everything is done in a martial arts sense. You walk, you go, you hit the dial. It's like a kung fu, always like
Opening the car
training.
door. It's like turns out like
because it's like it is like that. A lot of kung fu films, you see it. They're drying their clothes in a kung fu practice way. They're always practicing the way they eat their food, and so I like that.
It's like, they
comic
killed my
comedic
master.
touch.
Why? He's like, your master was Master Lee? No.
But that's actually from Fist Chinese Connection.
Yes. No, I know that.
Bruce Lee does it to the guy who killed his master. And he's like, "You killed my master. Why?" And he just beats the crap out of him.
Mm.
He just kills the guy with punches to the ribs. But I mean, that's why. Like, did you have a favorite character in this, or enjoy that you saw they enjoyed?
Mm,
I mean, you had Chris Rock, which was a funny bit.
yeah.
I'm quite sure that bit was reused in SNL. I don't remember
Yeah,
where,
it
but
sounds familiar.
I feel like it was.
It probably was with Chris Rock because it was before he got to SNL. This movie came out.
I think probably one of my he ended up being my favorite character only because it was like he came out and it was like he was going to be part of the battle and everything, and his moment was basically it was just taken away from him because of all of the
Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, of all of
Hammer.
his artillery, and he was.
So you
that
could
was
never have
it.
enough.
Yeah, and I was just like, how sad. He didn't even make it to the battle. It was just like, and he was like, do we win? And they were like, well, no, because you never.
They're like, an ambulance is on its way, and we're like, no one knows.
No, nobody didn't call.
There's no call. Let's get the Sucka. I was like, wait a minute. You just say, who? Like, no one called.
Yeah, it was just, I guess that was just the most heartbreaking moment for me.
Right. It's just, it's like, yeah.
Like, you never made it to battle.
I would say for me, I would give it a 3.5. I can understand, it's a fun movie. It's like I don't actively seek it out. It's a fun movie for me for just goofing and enjoying it. It's not gonna
like this is a good movie to watch with our God brothers.
Oh God, yes.
Like this,
because
let's just watch this. Let's just catch this.
So like Angel
Right.
called me out on he knows the lines. Like our God brothers and us, if we were watching this, Kim, I'm sorry, you would just hear us talking over that film. If we were bad now, we will be atrocious with our God brothers because we would literally be
yelling at you
repeating.
guys, shut up!
Probably.
It would be like the people like the Rocky Horror Picture Show people.
Oh, when you go to the theaters to watch everybody's singing the lines and stuff like that.
Right, dress up and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that'll probably be like us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you guys should do. You should guys have a watch party, and all of you guys dress up as one of the characters.
Because we've done that with what was it, Snatch and
Oh, did you?
with Eric and Dan, like our God brothers. I've gone to watch Snatch with them, and we'll be like quoting the lines. Or
Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China is a big one that we all would just quote the lines to.
Dude, you know what? It was funny that one of my friends, Regan, like he comes over to watch the UFC fights, and he just quoted a Jack Burton line. I was like, this guy likes Big Trouble in Little China. And then he starts going off and starts quoting, and I start quoting, and it was like we're watching the fights, we're quoting lines, and then it continues on our Instagram chat. We're just going back with lines. It was just like I was like, holy crap! I was like, wow.
I must have been asleep during that.
Or you were inside, something like that. It was like the last UFC fight that we saw, and then I was just like, wow.
She turned around when did this happen?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
But no, he just said it's a line. I was like, Jack Burton.
I mean, if there's a movie I'll quote more than Big Trouble in Little China would be Last Dragon. Barry Gordy's Last Dragon.
Well, that's a classic, and there are some great lines in there.
It's like what did you say? I said, get your hands off my woman.
But I just, in my opinion, I think
sorry.
like Big Trouble has more, in my opinion, has more quotable lines than The Last Dragon. Even though The Last Dragon is great, and it has a lot of stars that we didn't know at the time that came up, but
yeah,
it's just like how Kurt Russell portrays Jack Burton is such over a top way that is cool.
Yeah, he made mullets cool.
Right, but it was like, but But the thing was, he was like, the character was like he was always he was living in his world, his own world, and everyone else was just visiting it, and that's how he played it. That's how it was. It was just like he would just go, talk on the CB. No one's listening. He don't care. It's like he was doing podcasts before podcasts was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it was. He was doing podcasts on this through the CB radio, and oh wow, I just realized that. But it was
he was really
and those quotes, crackerjack timing, Wang. And it says, "Are you ready? I was born ready."
So
May the wings of liberty never lose a feather. That's one of my best. That's one of my favorite lines in that movie.
And there was more to it. I forget what it was. It was when they were doing the toast.
Yeah. The Asian dude says something first.
Uh-huh.
And
you're talking about Egg Shen. Victor Wong. Victor Wong was who made a phrase, and then he goes in and does a toast as well.
Right. It was like it gives you a huge buzz.
Mm-hmm.
And then his friend Egg Cheng, not Egg Cheng, but his friend Wong says a thing and was like very poetic and rhythmic, like very musical.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jack says, "May the wings of liberty never lose a feather." And they just go, and then he says, "I have a really good feeling about this." It was like I'm feeling.
They're all feeling really optimistic after the drink.
And the one where like the old Fu Chang was like, "Wise man has enough sense to stay out of the rain." Yeah.
So and
it says like, "Play your cards right. You live to talk about it." Sorry, that's the Asian dude.
That's Thunder.
That's very racist. Yeah, that's very racist of me.
But funny enough, that's his accent in the movie.
I know, but people might get offended. So.
No, I'm not offended. All the time.
I mean, Big Trouble in Little China was just a classic for so many different reasons. But yeah, it definitely. When Lopan's like,
girls?
He's like, you know what Jack Burton says? And he's like, who? He's like, Jack Burton.
Jack Burton.
Me. Shut up, Mr. Barton. Yo, that guy.
You're not in this life to get it. You're not in life to get it.
Jack Burton. And the funny thing is
he's
that
still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. And he intentionally overplayed that role. And it's just fantastic. And I know they're not going to do it because they actually adapted it into a comic book series, Big Trouble in Little China, and which I got. And I also got the sequel to it. They made a Big Trouble in Little China, Old Jack.
Oh, wow.
And then it's like Lo Pan is actually still alive, and he seeks out help from Jack. Yeah, it gets weird. So I want to dust that off and read that.
But Raya, was it Raya? I think he did a part in Raya in The Last Dragon. And he was one of the voices.
Okay.
And they did it behind scenes, and he's doing Lo Pan's movements, and then he goes this. He does the thing.
Yes.
He does the thing. He does the thing here, and I was like, wow, he's just doing he's doing his character. So evidently he still loves that character. Oh, he's still doing it to this day.
I saw him in a music video where it was like making fun of the what was it, Gundam style, and it was like Lo Pan style, and it was that
the same guy that does the Iron Man parody?
Yeah, it's the same guy that does the Iron Man parody, and it was called David Lo Pan style. And in the elevator, he's not in costume. The guy who does the parody does the costume, but he's in the elevator, and he goes, ah! And I was like, oh my god, he really did that moment.
He's also in Ninja 3 Domination, the Shokusugi movie.
Oh my god,
he
yeah.
He does the Japanese priest. He's the Japanese priest.
I forgot about that movie. You know what? And I actually remember Ninja 3, and I remember of the Ninja series as a kid, I was like, this is the one I enjoy. And it was like the worst one. I was a child.
No, it's not the worst one. Enter the Ninja is pretty bad.
I'd say I don't remember Enter Ninja too well.
It's
All I
pretty bad
remember
in
is
the sense-
Ninja 3 was the one where like you have a girl who gets possessed by the spirit of a ninja. And then you have the one main character who's like the same actor who is like in all the ninja movies, I want to say. But I think
Shogazuki, yeah.
he plays like different roles. And
But he's not that. He's not that. No, he's actually not the main actor. She is. He actually has a small part. He just comes as the rescuer.
yes.
Or the savior. He has a small part. It's her, and my thing was, okay, where was Ninja 1 and where was Ninja 2?
No one remembers.
Because there wasn't one. They just did it because they made a trilogy of Shokusugi. It was him in it. Because Enter the Ninja, he was a bad guy who gets killed. In Revenge of the Ninja, he was the good guy who saves the day. And this one is Ninja 3, where he's a different character who has an eye patch. And he saves her from the demonic possession. But there was like no... But it was a trilogy because it was him in that trilogy. They named it Ninja 3. I was like, why couldn't they just call it Ninja the Domination? You know what I'm saying? But they just...
I thought you said denomination is domination. Okay.
He did say denomination.
Oh, sorry. Domination, sorry.
That's okay.
I was watching him.
But, like I said, there's no Ninja 1, there's no Ninja 2. You can look it up. There's none of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it really makes no sense why it's called Ninja 3. Only in the fact that that's just Shokuzuki's third American Ninja film.
So, I'm not gonna hold us up too late because we've already been at this for like 2.5 hours. But I will say this. So they made a suggestion for what movie we should watch next week.
Okay.
And
Was it with Cops, the Return?
No. A legitimate film. So they actually suggested Moneyball. And I'm actually interested in it because I've never seen Moneyball.
How long is the movie?
I mean, it's 2 hours and 13 minutes. We've been at this for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So technically.
Right. So but there's a difference. There's the movie and then there's the aftermath talk.
The aftermath.
We're talking we saw a 90-minute film.
Who's in Moneyball?
Kurt Russell.
Nope.
Oh.
No, Brad Pitt, excuse me.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, Jonah Hill, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, it's about the baseball movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I'll consider it. I legitimately never seen it. So.
Right. But in the sense of duration, of time, where we've seen stuff already, like there were 30-minute shows to make it to a 90.
Mm-hmm.
You saw a 90-minute movie. But for a 2-hour film and change...
We have to cut it in half too.
Yeah. If we could do a 90-minute film like this, I'm down. But over that, guys, I'll have to tap out for next week.
Well, again, I'll consider stuff. I haven't decided yet 100%.
No, I understand. I'm just sharing my thoughts for us because
So
we like to for being 63, I like to get up early if I can get my run in, and if it goes into my sleep time, this 63-year-old is gonna have trouble.
This is true. We gotta abide by his age. He's like he has a curfew. He got that senior citizen discount, and we can't he might dislocate a hip.
We have dinner at 4:00.
There you go. Which is probably true, right?
No.
I was talking about for his purposes, because he needs to fast.
Well, yeah, because it takes me longer to put in the blender.
Oh, you know what she did today?
No, tell me, Mom.
Oh my God, this is what she did today. I was watching her make a smoothie of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
She put collagen powder, which is good for you, for your nails and stuff like that. She put a banana in. I was like, okay. And then she put coffee.
Coffee.
Okay. You don't like the
I'll just say
coffee?
that it was, dude. No, it tasted nasty. It tasted so nasty that she hasn't drank it.
It was
Wait.
upsetting my stomach.
She made it for herself and she has not drank it because it upset her stomach because it's not good.
I didn't want to make a protein shake 'cause I didn't want the protein. I wanted the collagen. And so
You can put the collagen in like an orange juice and shake and I also
So,
have I also have
but
collagen
what
in.
was
I didn't
what
have
was the
any. I
purpose of
didn't
the
have any.
coffee?
Because I just had a little bit left, and I figured I'll
So
just throw that in. Because usually I
so you
put
just put
coffee.
She was recycling. She
no,
was
wait, it was the
recycling.
pure coffee grind that you just tossed in there?
No,
No, no, it's
it was
already
pre
coffee
made. It was
made.
pre
Oh,
made.
pre-made
It was
coffee.
like, yeah, it was like 1 cup of coffee left.
I'm 100% nasty.
Mmm.
But you didn't taste it the first time.
I didn't taste it the first time. But I tasted this time, and
Well,
it was
yeah, and the second time was a little better than the first time because the first time I was like,
this time was better.
yeah, because I put honey in it.
Yeah, I mean, it sweetens it.
Yeah.
Dude, it was still. She has not drank. Let me. I tell you, I drank more than she did. I'll tell you that.
Well, and the first time I only had ice, and it was so thick that it was like you couldn't drink it. So I had to put it back in the blender and add some water, and that's when I added the honey.
Aw, okay.
Well, just do me a favor. Don't ever do it.
I,
Oh
No.
my god.
I never,
Honey
it
is
never crossed my mind to put collagen in a smoothie, and then like with coffee and like that was not something I was like I should do this.
no, but collagen is good for you. You didn't realize that there's a right beside our vitamins. There's a bottle of collagen that's liquid.
Well, now I do.
That's a good point.
Okay, so wait,
Would you put with water or?
so Adon, so he's watching me doing all this, okay? But now he tells me that we have a bottle of collagen.
I mean,
Listen,
that's a fair
you were
point
not
too,
making.
bro.
No,
That's on
no,
you. It's like
no.
watching a person back up into a pole. You could have been like, whoa, whoa,
Listen,
whoa.
listen. It was not.
Even though he's watching
Doesn't
the
matter
car
if you're.
going back into a pole and be like,
I didn't know you put the coffee in until you put the coffee in.
but then you asked me. You said what are you doing? You putting coffee in? And
Right.
I said yeah. And I said
go,
I'm just putting a little bit in. There's only a little bit left.
I said okay, and I know it wasn't for me, so I was like, she said
And
she
then
had,
he and then he
and
said
then she
and then
said
he
she
says
had it more. She had it before.
then he says
so
I want to taste this.
I do because I was quite interested, and thank God it was just a taste. That's all I'm saying. Because like I said, you said you made it before. I was like, okay, she knows what she's doing because I know.
No, I've made it before with like coffee and cream and my creamer, like my
I mean,
regular coffee.
that's just like any
and I put it
cooking.
in, but then I put
You gotta experiment sometimes.
protein powder in it, and it tastes better that way.
So wait a minute, which tasted better, the first time or the second time? Because you said the first time tasted worse. So,
Yeah.
but you said the second time tasted better.
Yeah.
So if this second time was better, and I think that was bad, then the first time must have been rancid.
She said it was better. She didn't say it was good. There's a difference.
Well, she
Yeah.
said
It
the
could
second
still
time
be
was better.
it could still be bad. It's just less bad than the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, regardless, still bad.
I mean, I don't know why we're having a discussion in the first.
I have no idea. It just that's how we got
Well,
there.
I don't know how we got
we
here.
get there. This is how it. This is
It's
how
the
we roll.
journeys we
Yeah.
take.
Yeah, and next for our new show.
We'll figure out what we're gonna do next week because also I got
Oh, what about Friday? Let's figure out Friday first.
I'm still figuring that out.
Or we can take a little break.
Well, either way,
I mean-
I'm gonna figure it out for both Friday and Sunday because I also can't be up too late because I got my trip on that following Monday. So
How about this?
I'll be leaving like at 4 in the morning. So yeah,
We'll just take Sunday off then. Or we have to do it early, like
4 or 5.
even earlier, just so we can just one maybe for lack of a better term get it out of the way, for other people can.
I'll come up with something they're going through a craze of sports films right now, so we may do like a sports film that will be like an hour and a half long, either for Friday or Sunday. Um, some suggestions came up like
Best of the best.
oh, I'll have to look at how long that runs. They were talking about Sandlot.
Not a sports movie.
Sandlot's a sports film. It's a sports film.
That's
Like
baseball.
League of Their Own, Major League.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday night. Well, again, I'm gonna look at time frames.
All these time frames are looking a little bit long. So.
Well, no, some of them are short. Like Sandlot is not that long.
I got my cat skin.
Okay.
I'll think of some. Best of the Best is 97 minutes long. That came out in 1989. I'm just saying right now.
I'll finalize it.
Not the Karate Kid.
I'll finalize it. I'll make an announcement about it. Don't worry. And so we have a week to make a full-on announcement.
Sandlot is 141 minutes. See, that's longer than the Best of the Best.
141.
The Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, so it's longer by like less than 10 minutes.
But still longer.
Wow. And after you just quoted it too.
Isn't James
That's
Earl
10
Jones?
minutes away of his talking time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There you go.
Isn't James Earl Jones in it, right?
Yes.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
He's the neighbor.
It's funny because he was
Right,
he
he's the
was
one
in
with the
Field
dog.
of Dreams too.
Right.
Which is a baseball movie.
I think they chose him because of that reasoning. It was like a connection kind of tribute thing.
Was it? I thought it was just because his voice.
I mean, he does have an iconic voice, absolutely.
Such a damn good actor. So.
But anyways, I am gonna say let's wrap it up. It's already at 10:46 our time in East Coast. I'll consider what we're gonna be watching next week, and I'll make an announcement on our Twitter for NerdTots for everybody as well. We'll make it a sports weekend, so something sports related will be up on the screen that we'll be doing, and then we just won't keep it too long for everybody. And on that note, if you want to see more of Angel and I, you can also catch us on Tales of Two Bros. He had to postpone recently the upcoming review, but he'll have more reviews coming up.
Yeah, it'll be up tomorrow. Our review of Suicide Squad, The Suicide Squad, but also check out because the review is up for Masters of the Universe.
That came out this week.
It came out end of last week. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I'll post up because I'm just finishing up the editing part, and it's a short one. It's under 20 minutes.
There we go. He's getting better every time.
Well, no, we're just recording less time.
Well, yeah, that one we were kind of pressed for time too, but
which works out. But yeah, so make sure you watch it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, which is always appreciated. And guys, we appreciate you.
The best around.
You're the best.
You're the best
around. Somebody's not gonna keep us down. All right. Anyways.
Around.
Oh my god, you suck.
I would say if you want to see like other stuff that Angel and I have.
Did you just hear him?
Nope. I would say if you want to catch more of all of us doing watch parties, you can check out our previous videos and like doing watch parties of Physical, Bad Batch, and like Loki and other shows that we've watched. I should start a playlist. Hopefully everybody liked the thumbnail that I posted for today's video. So put a comment if you like the thumbnail. That's gonna be our little bit new format. I'm gonna try going retroactively and start putting in thumbnails for our previous watch parties. And other than that, As always, continue watching anime, be excellent, and I'm just messed up. Continue watching anime, expand your minds, and just be excellent. Laters.